Okay, so we are going to start out what I'm calling the perfect bow with just a standard slip knot, just like that. Then we are going to do 4 chains. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now in the second, not the first one, but the second chain from the hook, you're going to go ahead and do a single crochet. And in every chain after that, you'll do a single crochet. So that will end you up. That's the way people talk, right? Then you will end up with 3 single crochets. Now, that was row 1. I always mix up row and round. Okay, you're going to start row with a chain and a turn, which is how all the rows will start. And in the first single crochet, you're going to do 2 single crochets, okay? So in that first stitch, you'll do 1, 2 in the same one. Then you're going to, in the next one, do just 1. And then in the last one, you'll do 2 in that last one. It can be tricky because as it like folds on itself, it's definitely the hardest one to get whenever you're doing crocheting. And you're going to do 2 in that one, like I said. All right, and there's your weird little shape. I don't know, like a trapezoid? Is that what that is? All right, then we're going to chain and turn. And for this next one, you are going to do 2 in the first one again. You'll do 1 in the next one. And then in the next one, you'll do 2 again. So 2 single crochets in this one. 1 and 2. And then you'll do 1 in this one. And then in the last one, you're going to do 2 again. Okay, 1, 2. I did not get underneath both of those loops. And you're going to chain and turn, and I actually noticed it, and I did correct it, I promise. All right, so you're going to chain and turn. Then you're going to do a single crochet across, all the way across until you get the length that you are wanting. And I'm going to come back and show you that in just a second. Okay, so now here I am showing you how long I've gotten mine. So from end to end, it's, 3.5 inches. So you could do as big or as little as you want. But once you come to the length that you want, you are going to start like how you started all the rows, which is chain and turn. And for your first one, you're going to do a decrease, which means you're going to insert yarn over and then insert and yarn over in the next one. So you're basically making 2 stitches into one, then yarn over and pull through all 3 of those. So you made those 2 stitches 1 stitch. For the next stitch, you're going to just do a single crochet, and then your next one will be a decrease again. So you insert, yarn over, pull through, insert, yarn over, pull through into the next one, yarn over and pull through all 3. In the next stitch, you're going to just do a standard single crochet, and in the last 2 stitches, you're going to decrease again. Insert, yarn over, pull through, insert into the next. Maybe. Come on, you can do it. Yay. Yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through all 3. So you've now decreased your stitches. Okay? All right. And so you're going to chain and turn. Then for the next row, you're going to decrease the first 2. So your first stitch is a decrease. So you're just like that through all 3. You're making those 2 stitches into one. The next stitch is just a standard single crochet. And the next stitch is another decrease. So insert, yarn over, pull through, insert. Oh my word. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Good. So now, look, you only have 3, and it kind of looks like it's matching. Look at that. It's one side of a bow. You're like basically halfway there. All right, so next one, row, oh my gosh, we're going to chain and turn. Then you're going to do a single crochet in each of those stitches, which gives you, it's a total of 3, right? 3, and then you're going to chain and turn. Right, good. All right, then for this next row, I'll get it some one day, we're going to go ahead and we are going to start the other side of the bow. So you're going to increase 2 single crochets in that first stitch, 1 single crochet in the center stitch, and 2 single crochets in the last stitch. So we're kind of starting the pattern over again, and you're going to see what that's going to look like and why we're doing it like that. So we're going to chain and turn. On this next row, we are going to do an increase, so 2 single crochets into the first stitch, 1, 2, then we're going to do 1 single crochet, then we're going to do 2 single crochets in the next one, 1, 2, you recognize this pattern, I'm sure, and then in the next one we're going to do 1 single crochet, and in that last one we'll do 2. Can I make it without having a struggle? Nope, I can't. Okay. 1 and 2. All right, and you know the drill, right? We're going to, so here's what it looks like. Look at that. Can you see it? Can you kind of see what it's starting to look like? Oh yeah. So now we're going to chain, turn, chain, and go until we have the length that we want. So here you can see that I'm kind of matching it up to where it starts to decrease. See, there's where it's going to start to decrease. And now I need to decrease it. That's what I need to do. So to get that length, all I did was chain, turn, and single crochet across, right? So now we're going to start decreasing. So we're going to do a decrease in the first stitch, a single crochet here, a decrease in the next 2 stitches, a single crochet here, and a decrease in the last 2 stitches. Oh, I did it that time. No, I didn't. Okay, chain and turn, and then again we're going to start the next row with a decrease. Pull through all 3, a single crochet, and a decrease. And I'm going to put a video on like a slow motion decrease so that you can really see. I'll put it on my channel so you'll be able to use that if you're having a hard time with the speed that I'm going. Okay, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and then you're going to do a single crochet across each, so that's 3. And then you are going to now, I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, right. You're going to evenly space single crochets around, okay? And this is really going to depend on how you space them. It's going to vary how many you do, but I'll show you what it's going to look like once you've done it. So these are the single crochets all the way across, or all the way, not across, all the way around, just evenly spaced. And I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet that I did there. And there's my wire for my phone. Get out of there. Okay. And I'm going to cut a very long length. I'm talking like, oh, maybe 3 feet, literally. Maybe 2 feet. Let's say 2 feet. So it's 24 inches. Okay. Get it all out of the way. First put it in your way, then take it out of your way. And now you're going to pull, oh my gosh. You're going to pull all of that through. Okay. That's going to finish up your slip knot there. Slip stitch, sorry. Okay. So now what you're going to do, you have this weird shape here. This is the plan. We fold in the center here. Okay. Fold it. Just like that. Look at how cute it looks already. I'm so excited. Okay. So to secure it, obviously we're going to need to secure it. What you're going to do is you're going to grab your yarn needle. You're going to very clumsily, oh my gosh, what's it called? Threading it. Although, is it yarning it if it's yarn? Is it still threading it? And you're going to sew that. So what I do is I get some clips, which I magically just got. I don't know if you saw that magic. I'm going to clip it down so that it kind of stays in the position that I want it to be in. These are like sewing clips. if you want to know where I got them, I can let you know. Just tell me, because I got them from Amazon, so I'm sure you could Google it and Amazon search it and find it yourself if you wanted to, or I could tell you if you wanted me to do that. Okay, so you're going to go through kind of the stitch you just did plus the back of the bow, and then up through it, and you're making sure you're catching the I don't know, the flaps of the bow, I guess how you would say that. Okay, and up through the other side. So you go down one side and then you come back up the other side, because that's really going to get you, it's going to get it really good and secured. Down one side, see I'm going down the right side here, and then I'm going to come up the left side. So keep doing that, and once that's all secure, what you're going to do is you're going to actually keep your needle on the yarn like that, and you're going to pick which side you want to be the front, move that little piece of yarn out the way, and you're going to, actually I used it to wrap it too actually, you're going to start wrapping it, and you're going to pull kind of tight, but you also need to make sure that you're not like unwinding the yarn, because the yarn kind of twists to hold together, so you don't want to untwist that. So you're going to do it tight, and you're going to do it to the thickness that you like. If you want the little center part to go really wide out, you can. If you want it to be more narrow, you can not make that as wide. You're going to wrap that until you like the way that it looks, and you're going to kind of pinch it and twist it and scrunch it until it looks good. Then you're going to pick up your needle. This is why we kept the needle on, and you're going to flip it to the back. Now that's the back. Push it up underneath all that yarn you just twisted. Pull it, and I'm going to go under that yarn. That was the one that I just did. See, I'll pull it out so you can see it better. That was the yarn that I just put underneath. I'm going to go through that, and I'm going to pull that very tight, as tight as I can. And I'm going to go underneath it again and through it. That was kind of tricky. And that's going to be as tight. I'm going to pull it as tight as I can, kind of pushing the knot there. And there it is. The perfect bow. I've literally been trying to make this bow for like a year and a half, trying to figure out a way to make it look this way. I'm extremely excited about it. I'm going to go underneath it again, just so that I'm having a problem. I'm going underneath it again just to get it, making sure it's really good and snug in there. And you could connect this to clips. You could make this a little boy. I'm going to cut the ends off. You could make this a little boy bow tie or a dog bow tie, put it on a clip or a headband. The options are endless. So I hope you make it, and I hope you enjoy.